by my ancestors.
Okay, so this is the practice test of the citizenship test, and then I'll go to the official test and see what kind of questions they ask. So, let's start. What do we remember on Anzac Day? Okay, I'm going to say 1.
I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people.
Okay, let's go to the next question.
Whose rights and liberties I respect, and whose laws I will uphold and obey.
Oh. Why is it not going to the next question? Okay, so number 2. Which of these is a responsibility of Australian citizens aged 18 or over?
Woman Jacob, my name is Caroline Martin. I'm a direct descendant of the Arweed or head man of the Bunwurrung.
So you will be called to do jury duty if you are over 18, and it can happen anytime. I've actually only been called once, but I didn't actually have to go and do it. I just had to go to the session of selection first. Right, next question. It's very hard to touch this.
Melbourne has always been an important place and location for
can't get it to the next answer.
Sporting and cultural significance. For migrants to our country,
so 3. What are the colours of the Australian Aboriginal flag? I think it's got red, black and yellow. Yes.
From this time forward, under God.
That's actually a pretty hard question. Okay, number 4. Which of these statements about Australia's system of government is correct?
Whose democratic beliefs I share. Whose rights and liberties.
I don't think it's C. I think it might be... the government is elected by people, yes, definitely. I think. Well, no, not really. The Prime Minister chooses our members of Parliament. No, I think it might be that one. He selects the members to be in his portfolio, but he doesn't actually select the members of Parliament himself. He doesn't choose them. People do. Okay. 5. Which of these is an example of freedom of speech?
To always welcome guests, but also required of those guests to make 2 promises: to always respect the land and the waterways of Bunjil, and to not harm the children of Bunjil. And in keeping those 2 promises,
this is a hard one too. People can peacefully protest against government's decisions. Australians are free to not follow a religion. Men and women are treated equally in the court of law. Well, I'm not sure about this one because you can protest peacefully. And you are free not to follow a religion. But I don't know about men and women are treated equally in court of law. I no idea. Maybe that. Wrong. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Which of these statements about government in Australia is correct? The government does not allow some religions. The government in Australia is secular. Religious laws are passed. Oh, this is getting harder. I don't know. Right. Okay, I guess that one. Okay, number 7. Which of these is an example of quality in Australia? None. But that's the closest. Okay, next one. I wonder how many questions there are actually.
My name is Caroline Martin. I'm a direct descendant
Which of these is
the Arweed or headman of the elephant of the Bunwurrung. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you on behalf of the two
response to vote?
The Bunwurrung and Wurrung of the Great Kulin Nation. This special place is now known by its European name of Melb.
Okay. Which of these statements about passports is correct?
Multicultural cities of the world, a significant meeting place for the Bunurong, Woiwurrung, Tuggerong, Djatjulurrung and Wathaurong, the 5 language groups that make up the Kulin Nation. Melbourne has always been an important place and location for events.
I was going to say A, but I don't think so.
Sporting and cultural significance. For migrants to our country, your arrival.
Which of these statements about voting in Australia elections is correct?
Cultural diversity.
People must write their name on the... No. People are free and safe to vote for any candidate. Voting is by B.
From this time forward, under God, I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people.
Okay. What happens in Australia on the 1st?
Whose democratic beliefs I share.
I actually don't know this answer to this question.
And liberties I respect.
I suppose, yes. Okay, the Constitution came right.
Laws I will uphold.
This didn't make sense.
Congratulations, you are now Australian citizens.
My creator is Bunjil, who is represented in the form of the
I can't seem to get to the next question. Oh, there's 20 questions. Okay. Well, you get the idea of some of the questions in the practice test. Now we'll do the real one.
Who is represented
Okay.
by the crow.
So contribute
Bunjil
to our
told the
test.
Bunurong to always welcome guests, but also required of those guests to make 2 promises.
Okay. so
Always
let's see.
respect the land and the waterways of Bunjil and to not harm
Right.
the
So
children.
let's go and
In
see
keeping those 2 promises, you will have safe
most popular
access
questions,
to the
least
land.
popular questions. Okay. Let's have a look at that one.
From this time forward, I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people, whose democratic beliefs I share.
Kylie Minogue and Jason Donovan starred in which TV show together?
In the spirit of generosity afforded to
I
me by
think
my
they'll be least
ancestors,
popular.
I welcome you. Woman Jacob, Melb,
dear.
Bunurong, Melb, Brapton, Adawillan,
Okay.
you are most welcome.
What year were Australian Aboriginal people allowed to vote? Ooh, that's a hard question for someone that's trying to get an Australian citizenship.
I pledge my loyalty
Okay.
to Australia and
Least
its
popular.
people, whose
Okay,
democratic
contribute to
beliefs I share, whose
it.
rights and
Nope.
liberties I respect, and whose laws I will uphold and obey.
Apart from listening to all instructions given by lifesavers, what's the most important thing to remember when steering at a patrol beach in Australia? Yeah, that is a reasonable question. So, yeah, I agree with most popular. What event is commemorated by Australia Day?
Woman Jacob, my name is Caroline Martin. I'm a direct descendant of Derrimut.
So these questions, they seem to be pretty standard and straightforward, not too difficult.
Bunurong and Woiwurrung of the Great Kulin Nation. This special place is now known by its European name of Melbourne. Today, Melbourne is one
But
of the
still a bit of
greatest
research is
multicultural
needed.
cities of the world, a significant meeting place for the Bunurong, Woiwurrung, Tuggerong, Djatjulurrung and Wathaurong, the 5 language groups that
So
make
let's
up
go
the
back to the
Kulin
least
Nation.
popular and see what
Melbourne
else
has always been an
they
important
had.
place and location for events of social, educational, sporting and cultural significance. For migrants to our country, your arrival ensures
How is
we
anyone
continue
supposed to answer
celebrate
that
the
question?
significance of that cultural diversity.
Explain the following.
Please repeat after me. From this time forward, under God, I pledge my loyalty to Australia
Okay, yeah.
and its people,
Okay, another yeah.
whose democratic beliefs I share.
Why would you ask that
Rights
question
and
in a
liberties
citizenship test?
I respect.
I mean, is it any
Whose
relevance?
laws I will uphold and obey. Congratulations, you are now Australian citizens.
Okay, so you get an idea of some of the questions that are least popular and the most popular. So I think that's enough for that citizenship test. You can rank the questions. So that was interesting. So thanks for watching.